Hello, you should know how this intro goes by now. I am Matt. This is Stock Speedrun number 1 for the weekend of April 30th, 2022. If you, dear viewer, are unfamiliar with what a stock speedrun is, you can check this video's description for an explanation and a disclaimer as to its content. Speaking of that content, let's see what we got here for us in this session. Actinium Pharmaceuticals. I'm seeing a lot of blue bars. Not a whole lot of green bars, except this little tiny one here. Just barely started earning revenue in 2021. They still classify themselves as clinical stage. Yes, they do, depending on how old this description is, because apparently they have income. I wonder where that's coming from, though. So they focus on developing, commercializing therapies for bone marrow transplants, cellular therapy, other types of cellular therapies. Lead product is this, that is in pivotal phase 3 clinical trial for elderly relapsed. I wonder if that's what is being marketed now, because maybe if this is outdated, this seems to be the most likely one that has come to market. They have something at one in phase 2, phase 1. They have these things that I was talking about, isotopes, radiation and stuff. Validated cancer targets, that makes sense because they talk about radiation and cancer. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, I want to know where that revenue stream is coming from. Let me take a look at all of these articles. Announced 82% control of ARM patients. Okay, not that one. To highlight pivotal phase 3 trial data. Actually, let me read this one. Phase 3 Sierra data. That's the one that was talking about down here, right? Phase 3... I don't see where it says Sierra anywhere. I'm not too sure what that means. Presented in the oral presentation by this person's name, who I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce. He featured Sierra trial. Updated data from the fully enrolled pivotal. Oh, that's a study of IOMAB. Conventional care in elderly relapse. Okay, that's where Sierra came from. It's a fancy acronym. What are these guys, Congress? Which was the highest enrollment trial site in the Sierra trial. So is this gone on yet? It seems like it's only in the enrollment stage. Conducting medical affairs activity by engaging with the bone marrow transplant community. We are excited to attend the ATNM meeting and once again feature in the Sierra trial at this preeminent bone marrow transplant and cell therapy conference has the potential to lead. I'm guessing that if they were presenting... Petitioning was successful... Well, it's, Actually, it's already happened, apparently. This was last weekend. I wonder if it made the stock move. No, it did. Something here did. What is this, April 11th to the 12th? What is that? That's about 20 days ago? Maybe that's this one? Potent anti-tumor activity of a HER3 targeted radiotherapy. That sounds pretty impressive. Data show enhanced anti-tumor effects. Yeah, that was April 11th. This is what made the price move. They announced positive results from the preclinical studies evaluated an anti-HER antibody conjugated with Actinium-225. Okay, apparently people like that. And the price is kind of holding. It held there for a good bit. Oh, I clicked the chart out by accident. Ooh, actually, you know what? This bigger chart paints a much more interesting picture. Okay, let me go back. What was that, a year I was looking at? Yes? 6 months, maybe? Okay, so downward spiral. Kind of started to flatline a bit. Got those phase results, made it bump up. And a bit of a slide back. Apparently, whatever they presented here didn't really make much of an impact, but people liked that they had that impact. People liked this. The anti-tumor activity targeted radiotherapy. If I go back a year also, something happened back in September also that kind of made this rocket up. I want to know what that was about also. Let me just take a quick glance through these. Enter research collaboration, announces strategic, blah, blah, blah. Reports remissions, announces difference, announces participating in 2 panel discussions. Multiple abstracts, blah, 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 blah. Oh, wait, we're at 7 months ago. No, wait, was September 7 months ago? Jesus. I'm okay, I'm alright. Completes enrollment. Maybe it's this one? September 15th? Where's the 15th? Here's the 15th. That was kind of... So it seems like... let me scroll back down to that. Completes enrollment, announces inclusion in... Oh, it got included in the Russell! I bet that's what did it. Oh, no, wait, that was back on June 28th. Did that make it move? Because usually that makes things move. Not really. If anything, that was the part of a downslide. What about this 5-year? What does that look like? Ew. Gross. Gross. It was definitely a reverse split or two in here somewhere. I can smell it. If you've seen any of these videos, you know how I feel about that. What is it? Expansion. Completes enrollment. Yeah, so I guess I guess the beginning of this Phase 3 Sierra trial is kind of what made that gradually go up back in September, but it could not hold, unfortunately. I guess the hype died out. You know what I want to see? I want to see one of their earnings reports, because I want to know where this revenue is coming from. Which suddenly came out of nowhere in 2021, and for some reason is diminishing over time? I want to know what that's about. Whoa, what'd I do? No, I'm just trying to search the page. Why are you freaking out on me, Yahoo? I can't spell earnings. Okay, so much for that. What if I scroll down a bunch? Will you show it to me then? Surging earnings. Well, actually, no. I don't want earnings. I want revenue. I want to know where that revenue is coming from. Where'd my mouse go? No, there it is. Okay, so that's not there. What if I want to see Q4? No. Yeah, I'm not seeing any articles here about the actual quarterly reports. That's very strange. I guess that'll have to wait until Phase 2. Weird. Let's see what the jackasses in here think. I believe there are some completely erroneous assumptions being made here. Erroneous in the good or erroneous in the bad? What do you think, this person who does not know how to spell Matthew? The option to migrate to a different arm is not additive, so that arm has reportable for... I don't know what you mean. I'm not a doctor. Date to date clearly shows a CR probability at day 42 is significantly higher. So the only item I am missing to make a 100% proof of success here is the current status. Statistical analysis, the p-value calculations. You know, means cannot have it. Let me explain in simple terms. You know what? I feel like anybody who wants to go ahead and digest all this nerdy math shit, feel free to read that. I'm not going to right now. I ain't got time for that. We assume a relapse rate of 0% control. Read both accurate and inaccurate information on the message boards. Wow, there's people just info dumping on here. That's not something you see very often, and it makes me hesitant to trust what's being said here. It's almost like these are shills. I'm not making accusations, but this is not something you see very often, where literally every message is just info dump. Ranting about overall survival rate and durable complete response after 6 months. In my mind, this treatment does not cure the disease. The bone marrow transplant does that. Greatest benefit is allowing subjects to get to transplant. These small biotechs fit this pet. If you know any others, please let me know. Most have 4 or 5 times as many shares. Okay, there's phase 2. I want to see... What's the name of this company again? Actinium? Earnings report. Quarterly reports. Right from their own gosh dang website. Tell you what, let's see this one, which should be quarter 1. Oh, it's gonna be this whole huge document, isn't it? What kind of number? Oh shit! I closed the page. Okay, I can reopen it from here. What kind of number am I looking for? So quarter 1 was 662. That's what it says. No 662. What about just 66? Finance leases. 668 is close. Let me go take a look at another one, because I want to know where that income stream is coming from. What's the other number? Quarter 2 is 266. Alright. Shit, which one was which? No, this was quarter 1. At least I think it is. 26. There's no 26 here. Where's that section about leases? There it is. 23? Okay, no, that's definitely not it, because that number does not match up at all. I don't know. I need a summary. Oh, I don't like that this search came up. They announced that its board of directors approved a 1-for-30 reverse split. Become effective after trading closed on August 10th, 2020. So they had one back in 2020. And it affected August 10th. So right about there. So a one for 30, and it ended up being about $8-9. So that must have been. Hold on, where's the calculator? Let's say like 8.5. I'll give it the benefit of the doubt times 30. Was its price honestly $255 before that happened? Oh, no, wait. I'm thinking in the opposite direction. No. No, it would be 8.5, not times 230, divided by 30. Because now 30 shares are 1 share. Bruh, were the shares seriously 28 cents back then? I don't know, man. This kind of seems like a loser to me. Wish I could find out where that revenue is coming from. And, you know, who's to say it's not going to happen again? Who's to say it's not going to happen again? Because it's still sliding down. Even this news can't prop it up. This news can't prop it up. I'm kind of curious as to why it suddenly went up prior to the reverse split happening. It's interesting. I don't know, man. This seems like a dead cat to me. I mean, I wish them all the best of luck with their research. It sounds like they're doing very important things. Looking into things that can make people's lives much better. You know, cancer is definitely a scourge, but I don't really like anything that I saw here. Well, actually, no, that's not true. I didn't... Well, actually, no, that is true. But it also makes it sound like I hated everything I saw, which I didn't. There were a lot of things I was kind of neutral about. Like all of those fancy science words people were talking. That looked mighty impressive, but it didn't really mean much to me. So it's not something that I liked, not something that I hated, just something I was neutral about. There was nothing I liked, things I were neutral about, but also things I did not like. Such as their history of having reverse splits. And also the fact that they are somehow bringing in revenue that they reported, which I can't figure out where, and that makes me almost more nervous than if there was no revenue. Because that's an unknown. And if unknowns, even if they imply good things, unknowns are bad. I think. You know, I want the whole picture, and I can't get the whole picture. And I don't think it's because of the time limit that I put myself on here. You could give me an hour to try to dig around for that information. I'm not too sure if I'm going to find it. So I think that's enough rambling. I'm pretty sure that all of that put together tells me this is... I don't know, man. Do I want to give them the benefit of the doubt? Because it's very possible that Phase 3 trial they're putting on right now for that Sierra program turns out amazing and they can start marketing that. And in that case, this may go to the moon? Keyword is may. And question is by how much? But how long will that take? Because it will most likely continue to sleep sliding in the sleep sliding? No. Keep sliding in the interim. So do I want to give it the benefit of the doubt? No. No, I don't. Because it seems like they're taking their sweet time on this trial, and it is most likely going to continue dropping for the foreseeable future. Until they have actual results. And God forbid the results are bad. So maybe once they're further along in the trial, I could warrant hitting that hold button. But not right now, I don't think. I think that's a sell. Yeah. That's a sell for Actinium. If you think differently, feel free to let me know. Call me a dumbass. I don't care. And I'll see you in the next one.